Hello and welcome to our latest video from Save Me Money UK. If you're new to us, make sure you click that subscribe button, and all the links to everything we mention in this video you can find linked in the description box below. Today we're talking about car insurance. After price rises in car insurance, premiums actually fell, but prices look to increase again. This might be caused by some uncertainty surrounding Brexit, which weakened the pound in July, and increasing claims costs for imported replacement parts for cars.
Paying too much for your car insurance reminds me of when we drove our car through the monkey area at the safari park.
Oh yeah, those monkeys did some serious damage.
Both car insurance and the safari park drive can involve spending money that you don't need to.
So here are some of our top tips to help save you money on your car insurance. Use lots and lots of comparison websites such as Compare the Market, Money Supermarket, Confused.com or Go Compare.
Why can't you just use one? I like the one with the meerkats.
That one is good, but it doesn't compare all the possible car insurance companies out there, and so you're best using several of them and jotting down the cheapest quotes you find. If you can, make sure you write down the reference for the quote just in case you need it at a later date.
And stay tuned as we have another tip of how to save even more by going through comparison websites.
Don't forget to also check with companies such as Direct Line and Aviva, as they're not on comparison websites. You can either get a quote online or go on the phone, which is useful for haggling with them. Make sure you're armed with the quotes from rival companies if you're set on going with either of these two soloists. Now this one's really interesting, and something I don't think many people will be aware of. We've all heard of cookies when it comes to the internet, but this one really takes the biscuit. If you keep coming back to websites and getting quotes, your prices can actually go up when you return. To get around this, delete your cookies, history and cache, and it should save you a few pounds.
How do you do that then?
That's a really good question, and it's really easy to do. In Windows, just hold down Control and then press H in your internet browser. Click Clear Browsing Data and then select what you want to clear and click Clear Data. In getting your quote online, it's worth trying different job titles, which still match your job description. This is because some job titles carry less risk based on historical data, and therefore cheaper to insure.
Oh right, I understand. So prices may vary depending on whether someone describes their job as being a barmaid or bar staff or a waitress.
Yes, exactly right. Or chef, being a caterer, or a journalist, being a writer. Remember, don't lie, as it may completely invalidate your insurance. It might sound counterintuitive in that you're paying less for more people to be able to drive your car, but you can save a significant amount of money by adding responsible drivers to your insurance policy. For example, it could be your spouse or parents if they have a good record. However, it doesn't mean just adding more drivers, as adding someone who is deemed higher risk, such as a sibling or people who have had driving convictions, could actually increase your premium.
So if you added me onto your policy, then your renewal fee might be halved. But if I added you onto mine, it could go up.
Yes, very funny. But make sure everything that you're claiming is true. It is certainly worth checking a few combinations to see which one works out cheaper for you. It's all about risk, and generally the better the driving record, the lower the risk. It is really important to say that under no circumstances should you add, for example, your mum as the main driver when they are not. This is fronting and is actually illegal, and will more than likely invalidate your insurance. Certain insurance companies such as Admiral, Direct Line, Aviva and LV offer multi-car policies for cars registered at the same address, which can often lower your collective car insurance costs. However, it is worth using comparison websites such as the ones we mentioned before to get individual quotes for your cars separately and see which works out cheaper for you. If it does work out cheaper, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and haggle as well.
I bet it costs a lot to insure that dino monster truck.
One of the biggest sins you can commit is...
Murder!
No, what I meant regarding car insurance is accepting the renewal quote. Insurance companies bank on people not bothering to do their research and shop around.
Unlike you, savvy savers.
So there are easy savings to be made here by picking up the phone and challenging this. But before you do, use those comparison websites again and be armed with the cheapest prices you can find online and see if they can match or better these. Often they will miraculously be able to lower your renewal quote and occasionally surpass your cheapest quotes. It helps to have these written down in front of you and navigate your way to the thinking of leaving us option on your phone.
People often assume that companies will reward their loyalty and therefore don't get other quotes.
Absolutely, it's well worth haggling with the company, and I don't mean being rude. They're more likely to stick up their guns, but a bit of charm can get you a long way. It's worth checking if making a one-off annual payment is cheaper than a monthly direct debit. Often insurance companies will charge you a very high interest rate on monthly repayments, which can mean you pay even more over the course of a year.
Oh, so never just assume the monthly figure is the same as the annual figure divided by 12.
Yes, exactly. Always double check the interest rate. It's well worth thinking if your occupation allows you to join any discount organisations. For example, the Blue Light Card is available to all NHS workers, emergency service personnel, the military and more, and it can give you a significant discount with lots of different car insurance providers. For example, when we looked, you could get up to a £65 e-gift card when you signed up to Admiral by going through the Blue Light Card website. This particular one is free to sign up to online, however it may well be worth getting the card, which will cost you £5 for 2 years, but can be used in-store whilst out and about.
Wow, that's really good, especially as they work so hard. As we said before, we've saved one of our favourite top tips till last to add to the savings you're hopefully going to make with our previous tips. Before we do that though, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel and join our Facebook group too to help us help you save even more money.
You can potentially save even more money by going through a cashback website such as Quidco, Top Cashback or Kidsstart, and as you can see, many of the price comparison websites are on there. Signing up is quick, easy and completely free. And if you sign up via one of our links in the video description box below, you'll get up to £10 cashback credit once you get going, which you won't if you go direct through their website. Our favourite is probably Quidco, but there's no reason why you can't compare the cashback rates for all of them.
Many of these websites offer a highest cashback guarantee, so that if you do find a higher cashback rate after going through their website, you can ask them to match it or better.
So there we have it, 10 ways to save you money on your car insurance. We are hopeful that everyone can save some money on their car insurance through using these tips. Don't get me wrong, sorting out your car insurance is going to take longer than going with the first quote you get or accepting a renewal, but it could potentially save you hundreds of pounds, so it's going to be well worth your time.
Please do remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel and join our Facebook group to keep up with the new content we'll be uploading to help save you money.
You can find all the links to the useful tips in the video description box below. We love hearing from you savvy spenders, and if this video has helped you save money, we'd love to hear about it in the comments section below.